Yes, a very good evening, children. So, today's physics topic is Kirchhoff's laws. Previous have completed series and parallel connection. Previously, how to complete it? Series and parallel connection formulas. And today I am going to explain about Kirchhoff's laws. Kirchhoff's laws. So, a simple two rules is called Kirchhoff's laws. A simple two rules are called Kirchhoff laws. What are the two rules? They are, one is junction law, and the second one is loop law. Junction law and loop law. So, junction law means here all the sum of incoming currents towards the junction is equals to outgoing of the current which are leaving from the junction. Sum of incoming current towards the junction is equals to outgoing current which are leaving from the junction is called junction law. Means here incoming current is always moved towards the junction and outgoing current is always moves towards the junction. So it is the finally incoming current is equals to outgoing current. Let me see. For example, see it is one of the sources junction, it is P, and the current. So here this is current withdrawal I1. It is I2, it is I3, it is I4, it is I5, it is I6. So it is the junction, children. So according to this diagram, see here, sum of the incoming current means the direction which is moved towards the junction. Once observe this diagram, children, you can easily understood it is. So here I1 it is moved towards the junction. Means the current I1 is moved towards the junction, and I4 is moved towards the junction, and I6 is moved towards the junction. So by this, sum of the incoming current which are moved towards the junction, they are incoming current. Sum of the incoming current is equals to outgoing current which are leaving from the junction. So here I2, I3 and I5, these three are leaving from the junction. I1, I4, I6, they are moved towards the junction, incoming there, and these are the outgoing. So according to junction law, sum of the incoming current which are moved towards the junction is equals to outgoing current which are leave from the junction. So here incoming current it is I1 plus I4 plus I6 is equals to I2 plus I3 plus I5. So these are the incoming current. It is the outgoing current. Sum of the incoming current towards the junction is equals to outgoing current which are leaving from the junction. This is called junction law. So this law is based on conservation of charge. This law is based on conservation of charge. So this is about the junction law. And the next one is loop law. It is very most important loop law, children. So let me see the loop law. How it will be. Now loop law. So here so it is based on conservation of energy. It is based on conservation of energy. Loop law is based on conservation of energy. Conservation of energy means energy neither created nor destroyed. Energy neither created nor destroyed. Sum of the incoming energy equals to outgoing energy. Energy neither created nor destroyed. The final energy will be zero. Okay, children. So this is called a loop law. Loop is depend on conservation of energy. Energy neither created nor destroyed. So loop law. What is meant by loop law means here the algebraic sum of increasing of potential difference or decreasing of potential difference across any component. Across any component in a closed loop circuit must be zero. That means here, when a potential difference is moved in the circuit, in between, if any component resistance or current, whatever it may be present in the circuit, when it is crossed the potential difference, sometime it will be decreases and sometime it will be decreases according to their direction of potential difference and current. But finally, potential difference must be zero. This is called loop law. Are you understood, children? When a potential difference is moves through the circuit, while moving time, if any components, either current or resistance, present in the circuit, when a potential difference across of that, sometime increase the potential difference and sometime decrease the potential difference in a closed loop circuit. But however, the potential difference should be zero. This is called loop law. Means here, algebraic sum of increasing or decreasing of potential difference in a closed loop circuit is equals to zero. When a potential difference is moves throughout the circuit, finally it should be the zero. Means voltage value should be zero. This is called loop law. The algebraic sum of increasing or decreasing of potential difference in a closed loop circuit must be equal to zero. Let me see one example, children. Before this, first we should know the sign convention of loop law. See. So this is EMF or potential difference. When a EMF is moves in the direction of, when the EMF moves from positive terminal to negative terminal, see this direction. It is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. Then potential difference value taken as a negative. Children, these sign conventions are very, very most important. If you know the sign convention perfectly, you can easily solve the loop. Very, very most important loop problem, children. Keep it in mind. Sign convention is very most important. Everybody must and should know this sign convention value. So that's why here the EMF of the battery means the EMF is taken as a negative when it is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. Means the voltage when it moves from positive to negative, potential difference value taken as a negative. Potential difference is nothing but voltage. Voltage value taken as a negative. Next one, when it is moves from negative terminal to positive terminal. See this direction. Directions are very most important, children, in this. Potential voltage direction and current direction must be important. You must be observed carefully. So here, when the EMF is moves from negative terminal to positive terminal, potential difference taken as a positive. And next one. It is a current direction I and it is potential difference direction. See, current direction and potential difference means voltage direction both are in same way, same route. If the current direction and potential difference direction both are in same route, then the components values are in negative. If the voltage and current value, when they are moves in same direction, the component value taken as a negative. If the current direction and the potential direction is quite opposite, then the value is taken as a positive. These four sign convention rules you keep it in mind, children. Very most important. By this, we can easily solve the loop. So when the EMF is taken as means the voltage is taken as a negative. When it is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. And the EMF is taken as a positive when it is moved from negative terminal to positive terminal. Here, the current direction and the potential. If the potential difference across the resistance and if current and the potential difference direction are same way, that is taken as a negative. If the current direction and potential different direction are different, opposite, then you have to take the values are positive. These are the four sign convention rules, very most important. Means here, it is the potential difference. If the potential difference is opposite to the current direction, then the values of resistance and resistance with these value, this IR value taken as a positive because of this is the potential difference. What is the formula of potential difference according to Ohm's law? V is equal to I into R. Means the current value taken as a positive voltage value I into R value. Here potential difference direction and the current direction is same. Then it is a potential difference V. When it is across the component means this value IR value V equals to I into R. This value taken as a negative. Okay, sir. See, when a potential difference across the current and resistance in a same direction, then those values are negative. These IR values are negative. If the potential difference across the current and resistance, if these directions are opposite, then IR values are positive because of potential difference formula. V equals to I into R. Because this is the potential difference, it is across current and resistance. But this current direction and potential different directions are opposite to each other. Then you have to take the values are positive here. Keep it in mind, children. Let me do one loop here. See, it is very most important. So it is A, it is B, C, D, A. This is. Okay, children. So according to loop, here what is the loop? A, B, C, D, E, K. Means potential difference is moves this way according to loop. A, B, C, D, E, A. Already told you here. When a algebraic sum of potential difference increases or decreases, increases or decreases in a closed loop circuit must be zero. Means here potential difference are moving from point A from here. It is across current and across the resistor and finally it is reached to the A. So finally potential difference must be zero. So according to loop, let me see the loops here, very most important. Means potential difference is moving this direction from point A. Potential difference moving. Means here the EMF is moving from positive terminal to negative terminal to the EMF. It is the voltage. EMF is moves from point loop EMF started. EMF moving this direction. It is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. Then the potential difference value we have taken as a negative. Then minus V1 potential difference. Why? Because children, loop children, A, B, C, D, E, A means potential difference starts from point A. This potential difference direction amma. This direction వెళ్తుంది. Means it is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. Then potential difference value taken as a negative according to this sign convention rule. When EMF is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal, EMF is taken as a negative. That's why potential difference taken as a negative. And here V1, this potential difference is across here current and resistance also. Means potential difference is moving continuously like this. See this potential difference direction it is. It is current direction it is. Then what is the V1 formula? V1 equals to IR1. According to Ohm's law, voltage formula children. Voltage formula. Then close the voltage V. V close means I into R. Here V1 there. So means potential difference is across the current. Then it is moves the potential difference. And it is resistance also across it is. This potential difference across current and resistance. That's why V1 equals to formula what? IR1. Because it is moves continuously from point A. Potential difference is moving like this across the resistance also and reach to the D and again it is reached to the A. So means here potential difference is negative because of it is travel from positive terminal to negative terminal. EMF is taken as a negative. And potential difference is opposite to the current. The direction of potential difference opposite to the current direction. It is current direction and potential different direction. Both are opposite to each other. Then the middle component value, this value, IR value taken as a positive. V1 equals to IR1. V1 equals to voltage formula IR1. Because voltage direction, it is potential difference. Voltage. It is current direction. Both are opposite to each other. That's why V1 equals to IR1. Positive value. Both are opposite to them. Then it is across current and resistance and potential difference comes this way. Then there is no component in between and the final will reach to the A. So then equals to 0. This is the first loop amma. Once this is the direction only arrow symbols. It is for sake just I am kept the arrow symbol. You know, if you know the idea, just be concentrated on the directions of current and voltage amma. It is very most important. If you know the direction of potential difference and current, you can easily solve the loops. That's why be concentrated while doing the loop problems. Okay, you must know the sign convention rules. Four are given in the textbook. Read properly. And you know the idea of potential difference of positive or negative while moving from positive to negative or negative to positive. And you know the potential difference if the current direction and potential direction moves with positive and negative, you can easily understand. So this is loop here. A, B, C, D, E, A means this is the circuit of means potential difference moves this direction. A, B, C, D, E, A means potential difference starts from point A here and end from point A. That's why A, B, C, D, E, A. It starts from here. Potential difference A means it is moves this direction. But it is the current direction. Before only given it is current direction opposite to this. So potential difference is moving towards the battery, but it is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. It is first positive. It is moving. Potential difference moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. That's why potential difference value taken as a negative minus V1. And what is the formula potential difference? V1 is equals to I into R1 means current while coming the voltage in the middle current will be there. Means potential difference across this current and moving and resistance will be there. It is also across the potential difference. So finally Voltage formula what amma? V1 equals to IR1 because potential difference across the I at the same time across the R1. That's why V1 equals to IR1. It is positive because of potential difference is moving this direction and current is moving opposite to this. That's why these values are taken as a positive. Now up here completed. Potential difference is moving and finally it is reached to the A. Then equals to 0. Because up to here only components are there. Here there is no components. It is empty. Here current and resistance only one is given here. This two only. That's why when voltage is across of this component, that value are positive because of voltage direction, current directions are opposite to each other. That's why you have to take the values are positive here. Current direction opposite to the potential difference. Then this IR value taken as a positive. This is the loop answer. It is loop answer. Let me do one more. See, it is one more loop. So this is another loop. So again here see second loop. It is also starts from point A, B, C, D, E, A. So this is loop is given. We have to solve the loop, current and resistance, how they are changed, either positive or negative, either increases or decreases. Let me see this according to this loop. You have to keep in mind these sign convention rules. Okay, children. And according to loop means potential difference is moving this direction because of A, B, C, D, E, A. Potential difference is moving from point A, B, C, D, E, A. Means it is completely closed to the loop. It will rotate one complete circuit. Okay. Now, according to this, loop is moving this way. Means the potential difference is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal. When it is moves from positive terminal to negative terminal, that value is negative. Potential difference, what is there over here? V1 minus V1. Then potential difference is moving, and this direction is moving potential difference. In between, current and resistance will be there. So current direction is this way and potential difference is opposite to this. That's why these two values are positive because when the voltage is across of these two components, then already we know that voltage V1, this is across of these two components. Potential difference is across current and resistance. So that's why voltage formula what number V1 equals to, already told you, IR1 according to formula. Potential difference, once again, loop A, B, C, D, E, A here. Means here this is loop. It starts from point A, B, C, D, E, A. Means potential difference starts from A and end also A only. So means it is moves this direction. Potential difference is moving from positive terminal to negative terminal. then that's why this value taken as a negative according to sign convention rule. Okay, children. And now I drawn one direction. It is a potential difference direction. Okay, children. Now potential direction is moving this way, and it is opposite to the current direction. And this potential difference is across the current, like this more potential difference, and across the resistance also. That's why potential difference formula V1 equals to IR1. But current direction, potential difference direction, both are negative. Means opposite. That's why this value taken as a positive. IR1 because V1 equals to IR1. Means here potential difference is there. This is across all these components. It can move out to the potential difference. It is across the current and the resistor. It is across the potential difference. And it is moving this direction. And I can see children, here potential difference is moving. See this direction. Here in between current is there. This is the current direction. This current direction. See current direction. Current direction, potential difference direction, both are is opposite to each other. That's why these values are taken as a positive. IR2. Okay, children. That is completed. Is equals to 0. In first potential difference is across IR1. It is moving the potential difference at this direction. Means so here in between one more component IR2 will be there. But this IR2 direction is this one and potential difference opposite to this. That's why opposite means you have to take the values are positive. Positive IR2. And the potential difference is reached to the point A is equals to 0. Means here potential difference value must be equals to 0, children. Already I told you the algebraic sum of increasing and decreasing of potential difference in a closed loop circuit, it must be equal to 0. Means here from where this starts and there only it will be end. But potential difference value should be 0. So children, just once again I will repeat you. If you know the in this loop class, directions of current, directions of voltage is very most important. You have to be concentrate of direction, create the directions where in which side is voltage is moves, in which side is current is moves. If both are is opposite, then that values are positive. Both are moves in same direction, that values are negative. But EMF battery, when it moves from positive terminal to negative, the value voltage value is negative. If it moves from negative to positive, the battery values are positive. So this is the loop second, children. Okay, children. So this is a loop law. So children, here example 4, example 5 is given. How to practice at home, it is very most important. You practice more and more this is. Okay, children, very most important. Just you practice carefully. Example 4 and 5 loops. You practice the loops, very most important. Okay. So here, so this is today's very most important topic. We have to complete it, loop law and junction law. Loop law is very most important, children. You practice more, and it is very most important. You have to observation is very important, children, because the directions of current and directions of potential difference. The both are moves in which direction. You have to observe carefully. Already is given the arrow symbols, so you have to observe carefully. If you know the idea, if you got the idea, if you get the idea, so this is the most important of sign convention rules of loop law. So these also you have to be careful and this is compulsory how to grip in mind it is. Okay, children. So you have to practice the loop law. Remaining we have to see later. Thank you.